Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Theater Guild's production of Oi by Rich Orloff.
Hi, Margot. Did you hear the one about the blonde who got a new cell phone from her husband?
Oh, not now, David. I'm doing the introductory remarks. I have to tell the audience to help us recycle their programs and...
No. This'll only take a second.
Besides, I'm blonde and...
Well, the next day she goes to Walmart. Her phone rings, so she answers it. It's her husband, and he asks her, "How do you like the new cell phone?" She answers, "Great. But how did you know I was at Walmart?"
Good one, David. Oh, can everybody just turn off their cell phones, please?
It's time to start the show. Have a great time.
To nudge, to pester.
Hello?
Hello, Ma. It's Al.
Al who?
Your son, Albert Einstein.
Oh, yes. It's been so long since I've heard from you. I couldn't quite place the voice.
Ma,
I haven't heard from you for a month.
what do you mean? I called you last week.
Last week was in a different month.
Mom, I have very, very good news for...
Oh, what's her name?
It's not a woman, Mother.
Oh, you know, the Temple Singles Group is having a dance Saturday night. And
I'm not comfortable with those things.
Nobody's comfortable at those things. That's why they get married.
Oh, I'm not interested.
Listen, Mr. Brilliant Physicist. There's more to life than just matter and energy. You need a woman, too.
I know that.
Then why don't you get a haircut?
I like my hair this way.
Sometimes I look at the papers of you hobnobbing with all those geniuses, and I think, what must they think of my Albert? Looking like a schlump.
Mom, will you stop nudging me about my hair?
And you're not eating well, are you?
Ma,
You think you could hide that by wearing those floppy sweaters? But I know you're thin. It doesn't take an Einstein to see that.
I think I gotta go.
Oh, wait, you said you called for a reason.
Oh, right. I won the Nobel Prize today.
Mazel tov. Is there money in that?
Some, but more importantly, it's one of the biggest honors in the world.
Oh, so the money's bupkis, huh?
I'll probably go down in history.
Oh, I see.
I thought you'd be happy.
Well, I suppose now that you're going to be so famous, you won't need to call your mother anymore.
Mom.
Well, I read somewhere that when Disraeli became Prime Minister of England, the frequency of his calls to his mother dropped 72%.
Where do you read these things?
Jewish Mothers Quarterly.
Mom.
And when I think how Freud's mother must feel.
Mom, this is the greatest day of my life. For once, could we dwell on the bright side of good news?
Oh, I'm sorry. Listen, why don't you come over Friday night for dinner? I'll pry your father off the couch and we'll celebrate. Then we'll go to temple and we'll...
Mom, I don't go to temple.
Do it for me.
But I don't believe in an anthropomorphic God. I believe in Spinoza's God, who reveals himself in the orderly harmony of what exists, and not in a God who concerns himself with the fates and actions of human beings.
Do it for me.
You know, I really hope we could have one nice call.
But I worry about you so much.
Don't have to. I'm very happy.
But you're single and you're a schlump. If you were your mother, you'd worry too.
I live a full, satisfying life.
Maybe your idea of satisfying and my idea of satisfying are different. What can I say? Everything is relative.
Let me think about that one.
I do love you, Al.
I love you too, Mom.
Do me a favor. Next time you come over, bring your prize. I want to show it to all the neighbors.
With pleasure.
Of all the boys I've known, and I've known some, until I first met you I was lonesome. And so I racked my brain hoping to explain all the things that you do to me. Buy me a fist of shame, please let me explain. Buy me a fist of shame, means you're grand. Buy me a fist of shame, again I'll explain. It means you're the fairest in the land. I could say Bella, Bella, even there, wonderbar. Each language only helps me tell you how grand you are. I've tried to explain, buy me a fist of shame. So kiss me and say you understand. Buy me a fist of shame, you've heard it all before, but let me try to explain. Buy me a fist of shame means that you're grand. Buy me a fist of shame is such an old refrain, and yet I should explain. It means I am begging for your hand. I could say Bella, Bella, even there, wonderbar. Each language only helps me tell you how grand you are. Greeting, 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 greeting. I could say Bella, Bella, even there, wonderbar. Each language only helps me tell you how grand you are. I tried to explain, buy me a fist of shame, so kiss me and say that you will understand.
Balowitz, Scheumann, Wexler, Friedman, Cohn, Elias, Elkoff, Schwartz, 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 and Wang, an equal opportunity employer. Which one? Oh, he's about to enter a meeting. May I take a message? Thank you.
Hi, Rachel.
Hi, Miss Hahn. How's your first week been?
Fine, perfectly fine. Thank you.
I'm so glad to hear that, Miss Hahn.
Everyone here is so very welcoming and friendly.
It's a very Hamish company, isn't it? Miss Hahn?
Oh yeah, it's totally Hamish.
Hey, Ling Ling, Rachel.
Hi, Ellen.
So how's your first week been? Have you found most of our clients to be Gonuffs, Schnorrers, or Schmendricks?
A little of each, I think.
Hi, Han.
Hi, Freeman.
So, how are you dealing with all the Kazarai with this Meshuggah bunch of schnooks?
Well,
At least she hasn't plotzed yet.
not that I have noticed.
Morning, everyone.
Oh, good morning, Mr. Scheinman.
Good morning, Mr. Scheinman.
So, Miss Han, how are you doing?
Just fine, Mr. Scheinman.
That's great. I wouldn't want
David's
any
here.
of our Michigans to roll your Kiskas.
Thank you.
You have no idea what I just said, do you?
No, but I'm really trying to.
Don't schwitz.
I won't.
You know what means schwitz?
Yes, you see, I have bought a dictionary, and every night,
Use schwitz in a sentence.
if tomorrow is as hot and humid as the weatherman says, I might schwitz.
Wexler, use schwitz in a sentence.
My wife's about to have triplets, and I'm schwitzing!
You see the difference?
No, not really.
Your sentence was technically correct, but it lacked ha.
Ha?
Not ha, ha.
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 That's the sound that's responsible for the survival of the Jewish people.
It energizes you.
It strengthens you.
It loosens phlegm.
I don't get it.
Yiddish is a rich and vibrant language. You just can't learn it from a dictionary.
Look, you all have been very, very Amish.
Hamish.
Means like family.
To Jews, nothing is more important than
Have any tape?
family.
I want to tape up.
But you all criticize your families constantly.
I never criticize my family. I only criticize my relatives.
What is the difference?
Family is above reproach. Relatives are schmucks.
I'm totally confused. I feel completely
Famished.
Fartumult?
Verblunged?
enough.
Look, Miss Hahn, we need you.
To be honest, you're the first person of your persuasion to last an entire week.
What about Mr. Wong?
Well, I might as well level with you. There's no Wong in our company.
We added the name for business reasons.
It reassures our Asian clients.
But don't they ever wonder where he is?
We say he's at the club.
What club?
They never ask.
I don't understand any of this.
Miss Hahn, why did you join our company?
Well, you have an excellent reputation, and you have all these extra days off around the World Series.
Well, we hired you because we believe in you.
But I'll never fit in.
Perfect.
Perfect?
The Jews haven't fit in for over 5,700 years.
The more you don't fit in, the more you fit in perfectly.
I'm beginning to understand Fablonjet.
Mazel tov.
I know that one.
Use Mazel tov in a sentence.
You just won the lottery. Mazel tov.
Wexler?
I hear your daughter's third husband is Jewish. Mazel tov.
I have so much to learn.
And you will, Miss Hahn, but not from some forcocted dictionary, from stories.
From the stories, you'll learn the words, but with cha.
You can do it, Miss Hahn. If you let us, we will lead you out of the valley of chow mein and fried rice and into the land of ha! Are you up to the challenge?
Yes, sir, I am.
Great. Welcome to the company, Miss Hahn. L'chaim.
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 L'chaimin.
Rachel, hold all the calls.
Oh. What's my first line? Short. He was short and fat and rode out of the west with a silver bullet on his silver vest. He was mean and nasty right clear through, which is kind of weird because he was yellow too. They called him Irving. Big Irving. Big Short Irving. Big Short Fat Irving. The 142nd fastest gun in the West. He came from the old bar mitzvah spread, the 10-gallon yarmulke on his head. He always followed his mother's wishes. Even on the range, he had 2 sets of dishes. Irving. Big, fat Irving. Big, sissy Irving. The 142nd fastest gun in the West. 141 could draw faster than he, but Irving was looking for 143. Walked into Saul's saloon like a man insane and ordered 3 fingers of pink lemonade. Irving. Big fat Irving. Big sport Irving. The 142nd fastest gun in the West. Well, the James boys were coming on a train at first, son, and Irving said, "Where do I go, son?" When they finished, he said, "Oh, well, I've got my gun and that's about it." Irving. Big fat Irving. Big help Irving. The 142nd fastest gun in the West. Well, finally Irving got 3 slugs in the belly. It was right outside the Frontier Deli. He was sitting there twirling his gun around, and Butterfingers Irving gunned himself down. Irving. Big fat Irving. Big dum-dum Irving. Big dum-dum dead Irving. The 142nd fastest gun in the West. Really?
To kibitz, to converse from the sidelines.
Oi, oi,
Oi,
oi.
oi, 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 oi.
So, Leo, how are you?
I've been better and I've been worse.
Is that so?
If I had been better, then somebody has been worse.
So what's the matter?
It's my new dentures, Molly. They're no good.
Oh, that's too bad.
I paid an arm and a leg for them, and I don't know if I'm coming or going.
So why don't you get him fixed?
I looked into that. They said they can fix them, but it would take 2 weeks. What am I supposed to do for 2 weeks? Get a loaner? It's no good.
I hear you, I hear you.
Oi, 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 oi.
So, Saul, how's life?
Oi, it's not even worth kibitzing about. That's how life is.
So what happened?
Well, someone robbed our apartment.
Oi!
You said it.
Did they get much?
They stole our entire set of silver.
Oi!
You said it.
How's Esther handling it?
Oh, Esther, my poor Esther. She's beside herself. Either that, or I've got astigmatism.
That's too bad.
And she's insisting that we replace the entire set with exactly the same pattern.
Can you do that?
Ah, we haven't used that silver in 20 years. Who knows what it looks like? I tell you, if I could get my hands on whoever did this, I would kick him in the kishkis, I would rip out his pupik, and I would make from him tzimis.
Must you be so graphic?
Well, it makes my blood boil, that's all.
Well, it makes me upset too, but it doesn't make my blood boil.
Yeah, but I have higher blood pressure than you, so my blood boils quicker.
The whole justice system today is no good.
Yeah, I agree.
They should go back to an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. A tooth.
Oi, there was crime back in those days too.
Why don't we try 2 eyes for an eye and 2 teeth for a tooth?
Well, that's okay for things that there's eyes and nose and teeth, but what about something where there's only one of, like, for example, a nose?
Okay, 2 eyes for an eye, a nose and 1 eye for a nose.
And 2 teeth.
Good idea.
What about a chin?
Or a chin and 1 ear.
And 2 teeth.
And for murder?
For murder, the death penalty.
Oh. What if this murderer kills 2 people in cold blood?
Well, when they kill the murderer, we bring him back to life, and then we kill him again.
And 2 teeth.
But what if this murderer kills many people in cold blood?
Well, they kill the murderer many times in a meat locker.
Oh, and 2 teeth.
But what if this murderer, what if he doesn't have any teeth?
Well, then you
just,
Oy.
I can't believe it. Sammy Davis Jr.
A brother from another mother. I'm Simon.
Simon, do you sing too?
Oh, yes.
Well, let's hear it, Simon.
Well.
Okay.
Thinking song, I think. I took a trip on a train, and I thought about you. I passed a shadowy lane, and I thought about you. 2 or 3 cars right under the stars, a winding stream. Sun shining down on some little clown, and with each beam, same old dream. With every stop that we made, well, baby, I thought about you. And when they pull down the shade, well, I really get blue. Well, I peeked through the cracks and looked at the tracks, the ones heading back to you. And what did I do? I thought about you. Every time that thing stopped, you know, it used to be people thought about things before they did them. Now they just do them and apologize for what they did. But now, at this time, I like to think about you. 2 or 3 cars parked under some stars, a winding road. Moon looking down on some little crowd, and with each beam, same old dream. With every stop that we made, well, baby, I thought about you. And when we pull down the shades, well, I really get blue. Well, I peeked through the cracks and looked at the tracks, the ones heading back to you. And what did I do? Baby, what did I do? Well, I tell you, what did I do? I thought about you. Yeah, don't thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
pardon me, lady, but ever since we took off, I've been meaning to ask you something.
Oh, what is it, sir?
What is that you're carrying in that blanket?
Oh, what do you mean, what is it? It's my little baby.
Lady, I hate to tell you, but that is the ugliest, most ridiculously looking baby I have ever seen.
How dare you talk about my child like that? I've never been so insulted in my life. You are not going to get away with this. I'm going to have you thrown off the airplane.
Look, lady, the baby is ugly. Now, I've seen ugly in my time, but you've got an award winner.
If I could get my hands on you, I would tear your hair out. I'm calling the captain.
Just a second, just a second. Stop the arguing. I am the flight attendant, and this is an Israeli flight, and I don't want any screaming in mine cabin. Play nice. Don't fight. Now, what seems to be the trouble?
This smart Alec insulted me, and I'm not going to stand for it. And if you don't do something about it, I'm going to sue him and the airline.
Lady, all I said was the truth.
Just calm down, lady. Take it easy. Relax. I'll get you a nice glass tea and a piece cake, and I'll even get you a banana for your monkey.